Hi there. My name is Suze, and I work with women to help them find balance between their internal masculine and feminine energies so that they can have lives that feel really emotionally fulfilling, full of love and connection. So, today I want to give you 5 tips for dealing with anxiety. And I am not going to be talking about meditation in this talk today. Even though I am a yoga instructor and obviously am a huge advocate for meditation, I think that it's pretty saturated out there, and everyone pretty much knows at this point that meditation is a great tool to use for anxiety. Okay. So, putting that aside, I'm going to give you 5 other things that have, for me, been the most effective when I have been going through times in my life that generated like severe anxiety. The most recent one that I can think of was my divorce. My divorce was very challenging. It was quite a spectacular show for anyone involved or that knew what was happening. And anxiety and I became really good friends. I mean, terrifying levels of anxiety of what's next constantly, like constantly worried about what was the next shock and awe moment that I would have to navigate. Okay. So, number one, I have breathe. And again, I think this is pretty well known for people that when you are in a state of anxiety, your breathing is much more shallow, or you may even hold your breath. So, clearly, breathing triggers your nervous system to kind of start soothing your process. However, I have found when you're really in anxiety, simply telling yourself to breathe isn't quite enough. And I've actually used this particular tool with one of my sons as well. One of my sons tends to get really emotionally bound up, and his emotional states can be very dramatic. And so it gets very difficult for him to kind of work through the overwhelm of emotions sometimes. And so sometimes a tool that I use with him, and again, it's been really effective with me, is to not just tell him to breathe or tell myself to breathe or tell yourself to breathe, but to be more deliberate and clear and concise with direction around it. So maybe you start counting, and that's what I do with my son. I like the number 4. I don't know why, but counting to 4 on the inhale, taking a pause, counting to 4 on the exhale, take a pause. Count to 4 on your inhale, take a pause. Count to 4 on the exhale, take a pause. Having the rhythm and the consistency starts to calm things down. And that is healthy masculine energy. Healthy, strong, empowered masculine energy is safe, reliable, and consistent. When you know you can trust on someone and that they're consistent and that they're reliable, it feels really safe. You know you can trust them. So, this is one of those things you can plug in right here with anxiety. Be consistent on your inhale and your exhale and lead yourself with clarity and direction and healthy, masculine, consistent, reliable energy. Count, pick your number, whatever it is. So, like I said, 4 for me feels good. It's not too long, not too short. Number 2, I said this in my video prior to this one. One of my favorite things to tell myself when I'm going through something really challenging is everything is going to be okay. Because think about it. We've all been through some seriously crazy stuff in our lives, and we're all still here. We managed to find our way through. Even when things feel like it's like the worst case scenario you could ever imagine, we somehow managed to pull ourselves through to the other side. No matter how bad the heartbreak was, no matter how bad whatever it was that happened to you, you still always manage to pull yourself out, and everything is okay in the end. So, in the moment where my mind wants to run wild and really cause so much more chaos for myself, sometimes just telling myself everything is going to be okay and just repeating that can help calm down along with the breath. Number 3, get back into your body. Get back into your body. So for me, I do love yoga. Obviously, like I said, I'm a yoga instructor. So yoga for me is really a quick and easy way for me to get back in my body. But I understand not everyone has the relationship with yoga that I do. So, whatever it is that you can do to get back into your physical body. Sometimes when I'm repeating like affirmations and mantras too, I like to use my fingertips like this and push my push my thumb into each fingertip as I'm saying something. But you can also use that without any verbal cues, just to feel your body, going like this. Usually I like to do that with the I am with peace or I am with love. And just getting back into your body. Kind of along that is number 4, number 5, kind of expand off of the get back into your body. So another, and I want to say this too, tapping, right? Tapping is an amazing tool for getting back into your body and for diffusing anxiety. But number 4, I have nature, right? Now, nature. And I'm going to go a little bit deeper than what you may have heard elsewhere about nature, right? Because that is one of the key tools for me that has significantly helped me. So get back into the body and go back into nature can be working together in a really powerful way. For me, sometimes it's as simple as making a cup of tea, drinking the tea, feeling the warmth of the tea in my mouth, the flavor, the smell of the tea, swallowing the tea and feeling it in my body. Getting all the senses involved is such a great way to get back into your body. So using a cup of tea, and then maybe I go outside and I listen to the birds and I watch the birds. That is getting really back present with nature. And then this is another cool trick. Look at all the leaves on the trees, or maybe look at all the grass and imagine how many blades of grass are there. This is great because then you get into a sense of how small you are. The world is so big and there's so much out there. So whatever problem I'm currently dealing with or whatever is causing the anxiety that I'm in, if you really just allow yourself to pull yourself out of the drama of the anxiety or whatever is going on and see how big the world is, then it kind of shrinks the significance of the problems a little bit. Look out at nature, see the abundance. See that there's so much out there, that the world, the universe is such a big place, and really let yourself get lost in the experience of noticing all the things, the animals, the leaves, the grass, the birds, the clouds, the color of the sky, where's the sun, how does it feel on my skin. There's so much to that conversation. Take it to the moon. There's so much to that piece. And then number 5, grounding. Now, grounding can happen in a variety of different ways. Sometimes I can be grounding even when I'm doing dishes, right? Because so many times we get out of the present moment and into our heads when we're doing these little tasks that are just habitual and you don't really have to think about it. And then maybe that's going to trigger some anxiety, or maybe that's going to get you stuck in your head and going down a path you don't want to go. So the grounding in that moment is in your feet. Really feel all the edges of your feet. Feel your feet pushing down onto the ground. And if you're really struggling, maybe stop, take your hands and place them on your counter or on your sink or whatever, your wall, or even in the shower. I love to do this in the shower. Put your hands on the wall of the shower and feel your feet on the floor of the shower to get really present and grounded. Feel the ground holding you. Another great grounding opportunity is in your bed. Again, when I was going through my divorce and struggling with some severe anxiety, sometimes standing or sitting was just a little bit much. And so I would spend a lot of time laying out horizontally in the bed and feeling the mattress underneath me and literally getting into a state where I felt like I was just an ice cube melting into water and melting into the mattress. Now, the cool experience about that is that you can tag along some affirmations that your physical existence can validate for you so they feel more powerful. I did another video about why affirmations don't always work. So this is kind of like the opposite of that. If you want your affirmations to be more powerful and really bang into your existence, if you have a physical existence, a physical sensation right now that is backing them up, clearly they're going to really hit home a lot harder. So if you're in your bed horizontal and you're feeling the mattress underneath your body holding you, it's literally holding you, it's literally supporting you, it's literally quiet, hopefully, quiet around you. So you can tell yourself, I am safe, I am supported, all is well. And those are the other affirmations that I brought in and would repeat to myself all the time, constantly, when I had some severe anxiety. Getting into a position where my body literally could feel these things. When I got out of my head, into my body, into a grounding experience, and then feeling it in my bed. I am safe. I am supported. I am held. All is well. And staying in that state. Another tool to help you too is ambient music. I love going on YouTube and finding ambient music that really is soothing, plugging myself into that, laying down on the bed, and really just, again, melting into the mattress, releasing every muscle in my face, in my jaw, taking the tongue from the roof of the mouth, placing it down, and just melting into the mattress while listening to music. So I hope these 5 tips for dealing with anxiety helped you guys. If you found value in it and some great information and it helped you, please do like and subscribe. I so appreciate your support and your appreciation in that way. And have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.